Hi everybody, it's Kimberly here, the president and owner and founder of How We Fund It, the How We Fund It system. And I just wanted to create a series of short little videos that kind of give some different tips and ideas on how to use the How We Fund It system to benefit you, and also talking about how it works. So this little video clip is I'm just going to go over just the basics of the How We Fund It system and what we're doing with it in the Coeur d'Alene area right now as we're setting up for beta testing. So just a really quick background about me. I used to be a school teacher, and then I was a director of a nonprofit organization. I eventually ended up getting into the corporate world as a director of a clinic, and a couple years ago I quit my job to come up with an idea or a way to reinvent fundraising for schools and nonprofits. And it took me about a year as I kept on having different ideas and concepts and pieces come together for my entire concept to finally take place. And it was last February in 2016 that I finally got the idea of creating an app. And so basically this is a little infographic of how the How We Fund It system works. So what I did was I developed this app in which we invite only locally owned or regionally owned businesses to participate as sponsors in the How We Fund It system by creating offers that go into the app. And the offers are really like a voucher. It might say $5 off of a $10 purchase, or $10 off of a $50 purchase, whatever kinds of requirements, minimum purchase requirements that they want to create. You know, we're encouraging businesses not to give away too much of their margin of profit, but still to make the offers good enough that it makes people want to come in and use them. So those offers go into the app, and then we give the app to schools and nonprofits to use for fundraising. Now, in and of itself, that is not a new idea. You guys have been around, who've been around long enough, remember and actually I think it's still being done, the entertainment book, which is usually sold for like $20, and then you can use it up, I think it's usually good for a year, and you use the offers in it to save money on purchases. Well, with our system, we've taken it to a whole new level by creating an app that has continual value that's being put into it. That's also totally community-based, so that this becomes a resource for anybody who's wanting to really, consciously buy local first is our initiative with this as well. And then the other aspect that we're doing that nobody's thought to do before is to create monthly membership-based fundraising support for the schools and the nonprofits. And we actually give them the tools to easily present How We Fund It membership to anybody who they're hoping to get to come on board. And we do that through creating a short little video for them that presents their fundraising needs, and then presents the How We Fund It system, and invites people to become supporting on a monthly membership basis, so that their monthly membership fee goes to the school or the nonprofit of their choice, and that's where the fundraising comes in. And then in return, they get to use the How Wallet app, which they go to locally owned businesses and redeem the vouchers. They use the vouchers when they make purchases, and they can actually have an opportunity to save really almost unlimited, because if they're paying monthly membership support, they have unlimited use of the vouchers that are in their level of support. They can use as many as they want. For example, we have the starting point is a monthly silver membership, where you're paying $15 a month to the school or nonprofit of your choice, and you have access to the How Wallet app, which you can use all offers, any voucher in it that's from $1 to $15 in value, and you can use as many of them as you want. So you could literally save $50, $100 or more every month by even with just the silver membership level if you're going around and using it at the locally owned businesses. There's really no limit to the kinds of businesses that could be listed in our app. It could be everything from food and entertainment to boutiques and shopping, but it also can be people who provide services such as your tax preparer. It could be massage therapy. It could be anything. And the most brilliant aspect of what this entire system does is that we track when the member comes into the business and uses an offer, let's say it's $5 off of a meal, we track that $5 that the business gives as a discount to the member as a donation to the school or cause they support, because really that's what happened. It's kind of the same idea as a school auction or a benefit auction, where one of these businesses might actually create, write out a certificate that says this is a $50 certificate to my place of business. They donate that to the school or the nonprofit, who then sells it to somebody, and they get the $50 tax deductible receipt, and then the person who bought it goes and uses it. It's the same idea. It's just done electronically, and by tracking every offer that a business creates as a potentially tax deductible donation, that the schools and the nonprofits will send as reports at the end of the year for the record keeping purposes. We've really created a loop here of continuing prosperity, where everybody who's involved gets as much or more out of the system as they put in. And so that's the idea behind the How We Fund It system. And it's why we believe, as we're going to be testing our theory here as we get going with beta testing in our community, we believe that it will be very easy to get people to sign up as members. We're not quite to that point yet. If you're watching this video right away, we're going to be able to start membership fundraising toward the end of February. And then we'll test my theory that it's going to work, because we're right now working at building up the business sponsor, building up the value in the app, so that we have something, of such value to offer that people will want to pay $15 a month, $25 a month, $50 a month, or $100 a month to the school or cause they care about, in order to have access to the How Wallet app and then use it to go save money on purchases in their community. So thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe and share with others. And really, I hope that everybody decides to participate, because whether you're a locally owned business, a school or nonprofit, or you're just a resident of our community, you can benefit from the How We Fund It system.